everyone, as you probably already seen in the thumbnail and intro, I'll be showing how to do this cutout heart top. If you're making the same size as me, you will be able to find the measurements of mine in the description, but I will also be providing steps how to do it in bigger sizes as well. So yeah, I hope you will enjoy this video, and let's get into it. To make this top, you will need yarn in 2 colors. I have 100% acrylic double knit yarn, and the double knit is the size that you will need to have your yarn in. I will use about 300 grams for each color, so 3 balls of each. I will be giving instructions how to make it bigger than a small or medium that I'm making, so you might end up using a bit more. Then you will need a pair of scissors, 4.5mm hook, and a needle. To start off with the front panel, you want to grab one of your 2 colors. I'm gonna use red for the first round. And what you want to do is make a slip knot. You can do this by twisting your yarn and grabbing your working yarn through, put your hook in, and tighten it up. Now you want to chain 16, and you can do this by yarning over and pulling it through the loop on your hook. Once you've got 16 chains, you want to turn your chain to the wrong side, and into the 16th chain that you have here, you want to find a back bump. So it's this little bump. If you can see, it is a bit more visible on the other. So when you have your chain, those 2 loops are the front ones, and on the back there's this bump. So you want to put your hook into that bump and do a single crochet. Let me just find it. There it is. Insert your hook, pull up a loop, and yarn over, pull through both 2 loops, and then chain another 15. And this is how it will look. So this is the first 15 chains, the 16th one with a single crochet into the back bump, and then another 15 chains. Now you want to slip stitch into the first chain. So grab the end and make sure that it's not twisted. Put your hook into the very first chain and make a slip stitch to join it into round, just like this. Now for the first row, you want to chain 2, and these chain 2 won't count as a double crochet, so we are just gonna ignore them and always do another double crochet into that same stitch. So in the next 8, you want to do 8 double crochets. So I'm just gonna go with the double crochet into this very first one, into the next one, and to do double crochet, you yarn over, go into your chain, pull up a loop and come back, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then you will repeat this until you have 8 in total. I've now got 8 double crochets in these 8 chains. In the next 5 chains, you want to do 2 double crochets in each, so that's a double crochet increase. So I'm just gonna go into the very first one and make my 2 double crochets. Same into the next one, 2 double crochets. And you will repeat this until you have 5 double crochet increases. Into the third one, that's 1 and 2, and 2 more times. And as you can see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 increases. Now in the next 5 chains, we will be double crocheting 5 together. To double crochet together, you want to yarn over, go into your first chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and leave it like that. You also want to keep it super tight while doing this, and then you will go into the next one, yarn over, go into the next chain, yarn over, pull through 2, and leave it like this. Then into the next one, which would now be the single crochet. If the third crochet to 5 together isn't your single crochet, that it means you might have missed a stitch. But yeah, yarn over, go into your single crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and repeat this 2 more times. So into the next chain, just gonna do double crochet and this, yarn over and pull through all 6 loops to finish this off. And as you can probably tell, where we have started is our pointiest point of the heart, and where we are doing those crochet 5 together is what shapes our heart. So both of these sides will always be symmetrical, and that means that now you will be doing 5 double crochet increases, same like we did on this side, and you will finish off with 8 double crochets in the 8 chains. And that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna do 5 double crochet increases, so 2 stitches in 1 chain for the next 5 chains. And this is 5 double crochet increases, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now in the remaining 8 chains, you want to do 1 double crochet in each. Once you complete your 8 double crochets, you should have reached the end. And now you want to skip this chain 2 because it doesn't count as a stitch, and find your first double crochet. Put your hook into that first double crochet, pull up a loop, and do a slip stitch to join the first round. Chain 1 to secure and cut your tail off. To begin the next round, you want to pull it through and insert your hook into that same space where you finished off. Chain 2, which doesn't count as a stitch. And now you want to do 6 double crochets in the next 6 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, and as you can see, I'm trying to have my tails where I do my stitches. If you want to carry them in instead of having to hide them later, you can do your stitch and make sure that your tails are on top of your hook, so that when you do your stitch, you carry it in. And that's 6 double crochets for me because I don't count the chain. So 2 double crochets, and 1 double crochet in next. And you want to repeat these 2 stitches another 4 times. So do increase, 1 double crochet, increase, 1 double crochet until you have a total of 5 of those. So increase in the next, and then 1 double crochet in next one. That's repeat number 2. Again, do increase, normal double crochet, just 1, and that's repeat number 3, and do it 2 more times. And 1 more time, increase, and 1 double crochet in the next one. Now we will be doing a double crochet 5 together, and by doing this you want to make sure that your third crochet 5 together goes into this stitch right there. So the one that we have done for the previous round, this ensures that your stitch count is correct. So 1, 2, this one needs to be 3, 4, and 5. I hope this makes sense, but yeah, you do your crochet 5 together, and to double crochet 5 together, again yarn over, go into your first stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and repeat this another 4 times. You will have 6 loops on your hook. And then pull through all 6 of them and try to keep them as tight as possible. Now we will again be doing the same exact thing. Instead of starting from this side, we will repeat from this side, going down there. So we did double crochet, increase, then double crochet, but this time it starts with double crochet and then increase. So do double crochet in the next one, and then double crochet, increase, and repeat this another 4 times. Once you finish doing double crochet, increase, repeat of 5 times, you should have 6 stitches left in which you will do 6 double crochets. And you now need to join the round. So again, skip the chain 2 and go into your first double crochet, do a slip stitch and chain 1 to finish this round off, as we will be joining new color. Join your new color into the stitch you finished off and chain 2. This doesn't count as a stitch again, but yeah, now you want to do double crochet, then double crochet, increase. So double crochet in the first stitch and 2 double crochets in the next. And this is what you need to repeat another 9 times. So double crochet, increase, and repeat 9 times. And once you have finished repeating double crochet, increase total of 10 times, you should be at the spot where your middle stitch will be the second one. There's 1, 2, and we will now do a crochet 3 together instead of 5. That's why this is the second. But yeah, you want to yarn over, go into the next stitch and do and finish double crochet, same into the next one and into the third. You will have 4 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all. Now into the next you do double crochet increase, and then just 1 double crochet in the next one, and repeat these 2 stitches another 9 times till you come at the end here. So double crochet increase and then double crochet, and I will meet you at the end. At the end, slip stitch it with your first double crochet, chain 1 and finish off. Pull it through and insert new color. Chain 2, and now we will do 2 double crochets in the next 2 stitches. So 1 and then 1 double crochet in next, and then increase in the next one, so 2 double crochets in 1 stitch. And basically we will repeating this another 8 times, so double crochet in next, double crochet in the next one, and double crochet increase in the next one. Just gonna do this one more time, so 1 double crochet in next, 1 double crochet in the next one, and then 2 double crochets in the next one. And you left to repeat this another 7 times. And once you complete your 2 double crochets increase total of 9 times, you will then need to do 4 double crochets in the next 4 stitches, and your 4th one will be this cluster that we crocheted 3 together. So do 4 double crochets, and now we will do increase, then double crochet 2 in the next 2 stitches, and we'll be repeating it 10 times. So do increase of 2 double crochets in 1 stitch, and double crochet in next, and double crochet in the next one. Repeat this another 9 times, so again increase in the next one, and double crochet in the next 2. So I'm just gonna finish this off and I will meet you at the end. At the end, as always, slip stitch into your first double crochet and chain 1 to finish off. Pull it through and again grab your next color. Chain 2 to start, and now in the next 3 stitches you want to do 3 double crochets. In the next 3, do extended double crochet. And what extended double crochet is, you basically yarn over, go into your next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 1 only, then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that's extended double crochet. Again, and one more time. So that's 3 extended double crochets. Now in the next 4, do 4 treble crochets. To do treble, you want to yarn twice, go into the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and one more time. Then again, yarn over twice, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, and pull through 2 3 times. So that's 2, 3, and 4th one. Now in the next stitch, we will form our corner. So you want to do double treble twice in the next stitch, and you can do this by yarning over 3 times, going into the stitch, pulling up a loop, and pulling through 2 4 times in total. Then again, you want to do another double treble into that same stitch, so yarn over 3 times, go into that same stitch, and pull through 2 4 times in total. So we've got 2 double trebles done. Then you want to chain 2 and do another 2 double trebles into that same stitch. So that's our corner done. As you can see, that chain 2 shapes and corner like in granny square, because our 5th round actually forms our heart shape into a square, and it's not really looking like a heart yet, but basically from the heart we go into the circle and then into a square. And from now on, if I will be referring to a corner, that means that you need to do 2 double trebles, chain 2 double trebles into the same stitch. Now into the next 3 stitches you want to do 3 treble crochets. Then in the next 2 extended double crochets. And in the next 9, do 9 double crochets. In the next 2, do 2 extended double crochets. And in the next 3 treble crochets. And the next stitch is where you will have your corner again, so 2 double treble crochets, chain 2, and 2 double treble crochets into that same stitch. And this is how it will look once you complete your second corner. In the next 4 stitches you want to do 4 treble crochets, in the next 3 extended double crochets, So that's 2 and 3. And the next 5 double crochets. Then 3 extended double crochets in the next 3. And 4 treble crochets in the next 4. And it's our corner again. So 2 double trebles. Then chain 2. And another 2 double trebles. So that's our third corner done, and as you can probably tell, we will now be repeating this side. So this top and bottom side are both the same, and these two sides as well are the same as well. So for this side, you want to start off by doing 3 treble crochets in the next 3 stitches. Then 2 extended double crochets in the next 2. And double crochet 9 in the next 9 stitches. Then in the next 2 extended double crochets. And the next 3 treble crochets. In the next stitch, it's corner again, so 2 double trebles, chain 2 and another 2 double trebles into that same stitch. Once you completed your corner, then you will do 4 treble crochets in the next 4 stitches. Then 3 extended double crochets. And you should have 2 stitches left. We will do 2 double crochets in these 2. And we will slip stitch it with the first double crochet. So if you remember, we had 5 double crochets for this side. Same for this one, we started with 3 that's a chain of 2, and we made 2 to make total of 5. But once you have chained 1, finish off. And this is where the pattern will become a bit easier, because we only will be doing double trebles all the way around. So grab your new color, and now instead of joining your color where you have finished off, do this in any of the corners. I like to do this one because I can then straight away do the shoulder, but that comes in a bit later on. And this time you want to chain 5. This now counts as our first double treble. Then you want to make another one inside, so yarn over it 3 times, go into that same chain 2 space and do your stitch. Now into every single stitch we will make 1 double treble up until we reach this chain 2 space. Same with these stitches, these and these, and each corner space will always have 2 double trebles, chain 2 and 2 double trebles. So I'm just gonna make my way up by doing double trebles into all stitches until chain 2 space. And then I will meet you when I am at my corner. And when you come to your next corner, again you will do 2 double trebles. So yarn over 3 times and pull through 2 4 times. One more time. Chain 2 and do another 2 double trebles. And this is how it will look. So in each chain 2 space you will be doing 2 double trebles, chain 2, 2 double trebles, then 1 double treble in each of the stitch. Again your corner in the next chain 2 space, then same for these all stitches, 1 double treble in each, your corner, then 1 double treble in each, and I will meet you how to finish this off. So I hope this makes sense. This is exactly the same as you would do the granny square. It's just a bit more stitches than normally, but yeah, I'm gonna finish mine and I will meet you at the end. When you come to the end of this round, you can probably see that we only have 2 double trebles in this corner, so we need to make another 2. Then chain 2 and slip stitch it with the 5th chain that you did. So this corner is also exactly the same as any other corners that we have. And from now on you will be changing your color into this corner and do as many rounds as you need until your front panel fits you from shoulder to shoulder. And I would also allow slightly bit maybe 2 to 3 centimeters of the shoulder, so it's not super tight. But yeah, you will be doing the same exact row over and over. With each row it's just gonna be a bit more stitches, but yeah, in each chain 2 space 4 times you will do 2 double trebles, chain 2, 2 double trebles, and each stitch will have 1 double treble. So do this until you're happy with the size, and I will meet you then. As you can see, I did an extra 3 rounds so that I have 9 rows in total. This is how it looks. It doesn't fit all in here, but once you're happy with your size, let's go and shape the shoulder part. Once you finished your front panel, you should be in this corner having your heart right side up. If you're not, you can finish whenever you are and then just join your yarn into this corner. I'm gonna turn my work because I'm now gonna be shaping shoulders. And if you have bigger size than I do, because I did 9 rounds, so if you have more rounds, you have the side longer, that means that you might want to do your shoulder longer as well than mine is. And what I'm gonna do is basically I will be creating stitches from the highest one down to the single crochet, so double, treble, treble, double, and so on. So yeah, you can follow mine and see how many stitches you need to do for your shoulder. Then you will do the same exact for the other shoulder as well, and you will need to leave an opening for your head and neck hole. So to start off, I will be doing chain of 5. That's gonna act as a first double treble. Then I'm gonna do another double treble into that same space. And now I will do 6 double trebles in the next 6 stitches. So that's my 6 double trebles. Again, if you have bigger size, you might want to do 7 or 8 double trebles before doing your other stitches, but basically you will need to work it out depending on your size. But the shoulder is essentially starting from the highest stitch and going to the lowest to kind of shape that neckline. I'm now gonna do a treble stitch in the next 2. Then extended double in the next stitch, double crochet in the next one, then half double crochet in the next one, and single crochet in next. And this is how my first row of shoulder will look like. So again, it's probably now easier to see what I meant. If you want your shoulder to be in more stitches, because mine is 14, so let's say you need that for 16 stitches because your piece is bigger, you can make an extra 2 double trebles or extra treble and so on. Now chain 1 and turn your work. I'm now gonna do 2 slip stitches in the next 2 stitches. So that's 1 and 2. Now 2 single crochets in the next 2. Then double crochet in the next. Treble crochet in the next. And I will finish my row by doing 8 double trebles in the next 8 stitches. Again, if you did more for your shoulder, you will need to do more stitches as well, but that's 8 for me. And don't forget to do 1 stitch above your chain of 5 because that counts as a stitch. So I'm just gonna make my double treble into the 5th chain. And at this point I will finish off, so I'll chain 1 and I'm gonna cut my yarn off, leaving quite a bit of a tail for sewing. And you now will need to repeat the same thing for your second shoulder, so just join your yarn into this chain space and repeat the same exact stitches you did on your first side. And when you finish your second shoulder, also finish off with a long tail for sewing. And this is how it will look. You want to hide all the tails in if you haven't carried them in your rows. And now you will need to repeat the same exact thing for your back panel. So once you complete it, all the same rounds and same shoulders, we will then be sewing this heart together for the back panel. And also I would recommend blocking your front panel's heart in place so that it does look more like this than what I showed you before. So definitely block it while you do your back panel and then sleeves. If you have a long enough tail for the foundation chain that you started, you can use that, or just grab your same color yarn and insert it into your needle. I'll start off by joining from this point to this, and then I will go around. But yeah, just with a basic stitch, I'm going into that foundation chain on both sides to sew it together. And I'm gonna go back the same way down. And now onto this side as well. And then I will be hiding this tail in. Cut that off. And this is how your back panel will look like once all joined together. And this is it for the first part of the video. I hope you enjoyed. I will leave a link for the second part video. It will be uploaded at the same time. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed making this, and I will see you in the next part.
I just wanna